Abusuya ahaye Ghana Diaspora TV na me kai we say obe subscribe na wa share na afoforo nso enya bi ahwe.
Who am I to refuse? So I got up and went. And when I went, I said, hey, only I say, Pastor Bill say, but yeah, na be the chain, na be the vice president, I was there be. Hey, oh boy.
Abusuya, the President Mahama ade secret TV ababeshim. Na wo hwe wonu Otumfuo ayonkofa na se enye ne o efiri tete. Enti no sa akom ni nchiremu. Dia na kumasifo ni bitaka se Otumfuo Osei Tutu eye NDC ni no. Aya na enye no kre. Sanse omo ayonkofa firi tete. Na Mahama ade secret na behwim. Moma yonko na yenkonkotie.
I have a prepared speech here, but before I read the speech, I'll make a few comments. I'll beg permission from Nana Otumfuo to reveal a few personal things. Nana Wadaroma. I was a little boy growing up in Ringway Estate, Sosu. And my father's house was directly opposite Nana Eduhene's house. And so Nana Eduhene's children, Kojobo Chio, Kwame Nkrumah, and all of them were our friends. And Nana Eduhene's nephews that he was bringing up were Ato Ahoy and Kwamna Ahoy and all of them. And so they used to come on holidays from school and spend holidays there. And then there was another of Nana's children who used to come and spend holidays. We used to go and kweku. It turned out to be they were slightly older than us. We were younger. And so they used to send us to buy ice cream and all kinds of things for them. And they used to come during vacations. So later, when I became a minister and were installing the next Otumfuo after Opokuwari died, they installed Nana Osei Tutu II. I said, but this is Eduhene, Oye Sefini, Oye Denkoye. Oye Denkoye Asantehene. Say she fought me di Asante Akunyana. Then Nana told me a story, and then it fitted the jigsaw puzzle together. Apparently, his uncle sent him to Nana Eduhene's palace to be groomed as a king. And that's why he used to come to Ringway on holiday, because Nana Eduhene was the one who was looking after him. So our relationship goes back to when I was a child. And so, of course, when he became the king of Asante, Meshia became my home. And he's been like an elder brother to me. He's counseled me very frankly on occasions when I was vice president. We faced issues to do with the IMF. I went to him. It was him who, went to New York, went and spoke to the IMF director and all that. And they opened up the extended credit facility to us. So, Your Majesty, I thank you very much for your friendship. There's a very special one. The first time, Professor Mills sent Bafu Boni of blessed memory and a team to come and tell me that he wanted me to be his running mate. And at that time, I had made my plans to leave politics. So my response was, no, I won't do it. So later he sent Ato Ahoy and Totobi Kwachi and Kwamina to come and ask me to accept to be his running mate. Again, I said no. And so one day I was in Accra, I got a call. He says, Otumfuo wants you in my share. Who am I to refuse? So I got up and went. And when I went, I said, hey, only I say, Pastor Bill say, but yeah, na be the chain, na be the vice president, I was there be. Hey, oh boy. He says, when your country calls you, you can't refuse. He says, I was sitting in London somewhere, and my kingdom called me to come and be with Otumfuo. I think I don't want to enjoy the free life that I had to do it, so you cannot refuse. So he said, okay, I'm going to South Africa. I'm going to meet President Mills. When I come to Accra, I want your response, because I promised him I'll bring a response. So when Otumfuo came to Accra, when Otumfuo makes a request, who are you to refuse? So when he came to Accra, I went to him, and he said, yes, have you made up your mind? And I said, yes, I've made my mind, but tell Professor Mills I'll do it for only one term. And Nana said, even if you do it for only one day, we'll accept it. The rest is history. And so it was instrumental in me becoming Professor Mills' running mate. And of course, we went on to win that election and everything else.
Abusia na kyerɛ sɛ President Mahama o kyerɛma sɛ nye Otumfuo a nanko no wa mayor president ɛno nti na ɔmfa ne ni agro no enti MPP munye homework ni ye Otumfuo kuta secret Otumfuo kuta power bia this election course wo Kumase no ɛyɛ Otumfuo ɛne Mahama wi ni enti munye mo homework na papa no de mo anya ama na ni anso no monkɔ na mo ne nkɔtena ase na mo mientie de Bonfoɔ bi nso so ye den eka so ma di Mahama ho ya pa mo ma yenko ne yekonkotie
enwesi in fact am this for pan for ho mani pa ba ma abu papa wo ma ye bra to abu kwa ye se MPP wo manhia ndi ye nto aba ma MPP na sa ho de Bonfoɔ ihemfo na nanom wo me ya ko abra kwa ya ye nkuru tudwuma kwa nti nana no wanti ma nya bibia amfa bibia wati ma hwe amane ma we yasi ada no ho ya ade ma nipa eye nipa yasa nana no ada no ho ya ade ma ne ye yasa na fe ho wote boro nchempe de mi de mi hu ne semfa so obi ani so me nkora adwene no
we nyina ya de politics mo di gina honom editing tan kase no so se na ye feel say MPP e wo manhia enti o convince yen do ma hene convince wo mo ama mo di tuti a MPP we obi a ade ato Otumfuo ani ana obi e kwa kwachia no enti we nya ade a wo se motena tintan kase no so e ka se ina se Mahama ni enim se wo manhia ana ye to ma we abusia o ma yenko na yekuti di amanfo eka na wusia na meka wo se aha ye Ghana Diaspora TV meka wo se obe subscribe na wa share na afoforo nso so enya bi ahwe moma yenko ni ntie di enkofo ka.
Hello? Yeah, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and I only make a son. About fan where you meet this year. Baby, I send na Coco Jubiano, IGP, Munchaso. Okay, bye bye. Hello? This is the president-elect, John Dramani Mahama. Asemno, baby, I Coco Jubiano, Munchaso. Bye bye, IGP. This is the difference. And yet, oh, Papa. And this great man, I mean, can show. Charlie, when you serve for way, oh, Wabushim. And I was sorry, you talk anyhow. Offer phone. Now, Cassette penny anyhow. Any pa. Say all links for Bushim. Any or more young kufa. Asam toa. Or more call keke. It's a solve issue. Any pa. Sene on my way you call here one or more call it me solve issues are on my face and I'll do bro. Don't talk to these people anyhow. We great people actually and yet easy so when you saw Mudi Breno. Oh, papa, me said the Breno, oh, papa, to go, yes, oh, papa, I am because a semi now also song, papa, I'm like, oh, coincidence. Talking to them anyhow. Charlie, you wish yourself by yourself, obey as I'm going ha! And for moon diagro. What do you know? What? Cut video.
Hey, I now understand why some people say the rich will always be rich. To think of the fact that President Mahama and Otumfuo used to stay in the same locality during their childhood days. It's really chilling. Like, two people staying in a particular geographical area and they end up becoming the leaders of a whole nation. One being a king and one being the president. It's extremely amazing. Just listen to what President John Dramani Mahama had to say about Otumfuo during their childhood days. Just watch this video.
Was a little boy growing up in Ringway Estate, Susu. And my father's house was directly opposite Nana Eduhene's house. And so Nana Eduhene's children, Kojobo Shio, Kwame Nkrumah, and all of them were friends. And Nana Eduhene's nephews that he was bringing up were Ato Ahoy and Kwame Ahoy and all of them. And so they used to come on holidays from school and spend holidays there. And then there was another of Nana's children who used to come and spend holidays. We used to come Kweku. It turned out to be they were slightly older than us. We were younger. And so they used to send us to buy ice cream and all kinds of things for them. And he used to come during vacations. So later when I became a minister and we were installing the next Otumfuo after Opokuwari died, they installed Nana Osei Tutu II. I said, but this is Eduhene, Oye Sefini, Oye Denkoye.
Abusia, I now share Otumfuo Osei Mahama, and yet, nobody asa no. I'm out for Mokase, Otumfuo NDC ni no. The best from Sebunyaka, na Otumfuo, Oya Asantehene ne Ghana man na Hinekasi, no ne Mahama, a free tete. Anna almost started a diagro. Abusia, I Ghana Diaspora TV. Make I was say over subscribe now I share.